First of all, thank you both so much for sitting down with me today. I know the home buying experience can be a scary and challenging undertaking, especially for first-time homebuyers like yourselves.
We are very excited, but we don't know where to start.
I don't know if we are ready or if we can afford a big house.
It is a very exciting process, but don't worry, I'm going to be with you every step of the way. And I'm going to educate you as well. I'm not just going to show you houses and cash a commission check. My value comes in always being here for you and being able to answer any questions you might have. You see, my top priority is to you, my clients, and I'm always going to make sure that your best interests are taken care of. Now, to that point, we might have some uncomfortable conversations, things that we're not used to talking about in everyday society, and the first and foremost is finances. It can be a little scary. Have you talked to a lender yet?
Not yet. We don't know what we need.
I don't even know how much money I have.
That's okay. But getting our finances in order is almost as important as finding the right house, as it'll tell us what we can afford and thus what we should be looking at. I know a few great lenders. Now, they will run your credit, so no big purchases until we buy a home, as every time it's run, it impacts our score. Besides that, here's a few other things you are going to need. First of all, W-2s. This proves that you're employable. Do you guys have jobs?
I am a baseball player.
McKinley, what do you do?
Ballerina.
Wow, it sounds like you're both living your dream. Hopefully, you're getting paid well to do so. After that, we're going to need the two most recent pay stubs. This just proves that you make money from being employable. Followed by 2 years of tax returns. Proves that Uncle Sam likes you. After that, I would ask that you bring in at least 3 months of your bank statements and not just a screenshot of the balance on your phone's banking app. You're going to need the printed out version with your address, the hard copy that comes from the bank. This just proves what you spend your income on. After that, those are the most important ones, but after that, we get into assets and liabilities. If you have any credit card debt or a retirement fund, bring all those things with you. I know, it's a lot to take in, but all that information just helps the lender draw a picture of who you are and gets us pre-qualified. This is the loan amount the bank is willing to give us and guides us towards the types of homes we should be looking at, what we can afford. A pre-qualification letter lets sellers know that you are a serious potential buyer and not just two kids playing house.
When do we have to look at homes?
I want to pour in the hot tub.
For the kids.
As soon as we have that approval from the lender, we can start looking at houses. And knowing what you want is great, but this is a process of elimination and less a process of selection. So knowing what you don't want is even more helpful.
I don't want a septic.
I don't want the neighbors too close.
Perfect. These things really help me. Now, once we find the home that suits both your needs, and we will, we have the opportunity to write an offer. Effectively, we are telling the sellers what we would pay for their home. And they can tell us yes, no, or give us an alternative price known as a counteroffer. We might have to only do this once, but sometimes it requires a lot of patience and negotiation, which is exactly what I'm here for. After our offer is accepted, the home isn't immediately ours. You would pay a small deposit agreed upon in the offer, and we have the chance to do home inspections to make sure there's no major problems with the home.
What if they haven't mowed the yard in a while?
Do we get our money back?
Minor issues like a cracked window or a creaky floorboard may result in the seller giving us a discount on the final price, but mostly we're going in to make sure that the home is move-in ready. Now, the money is refundable for a time, otherwise it becomes part of our down payment and closing costs, which I'll break down in a detailed estimate before we even make an offer.
I think we got everything we need.
We can make this work.
Excellent, guys. Let's sign your buyer agreement, and remember, if you have any friends or family looking to buy or sell a home,
Have them call Patrick.oneil.